This is Dabu7 with an earthquake update. Last earthquake update that I did, we were talking about the Oklahoma quake that struck in the middle of the country with really not a whole lot of other activity around it. Now what we're seeing is the swarming up here by Alaska continuing. Ever since that big quake, whatever's going on right here in this region, out in the water, the swarm continues. It's not massive. It's not causing tsunamis, rumbling any of the towns nearby, but it is continuing to swarm. And it's similar to the swarming that we see going on in Southern California. And you can see here, within the past 6 hours, we've had mid-3 range quakes in Southern Cali, mid-2 to mid-3, as the swarming continues. And then we have one up here in Canada. Now, the most recent is a magnitude 4 that just struck in Puerto Rico. Now, I say this all the time when I do these videos. You've got to watch out in terms of places that have a lot of activity going quiet. Because those areas that normally swarm a whole lot, that just go absolutely quiet, that shows that we have a lot of energy being built up there. What I like to see is just common quakes, 3, 4, 5 magnitude quakes that strike in certain areas, showing that pressure and energy is being released, and it's not just building up to a magnitude 7 or 8 that's going to be devastating. Now this ridge is one we like to watch. It cuts all the way down through here like this, and all the way down into the South Sandwich Islands. You can see here that I talked about yesterday. We have multiple quakes striking right there in that string of islands on the end right there. And over here on the other side of the globe, talk about the most significant earthquake activity we've seen here in the past 24 hours. You can see we had a magnitude 6.7 strike in Papua New Guinea. Now there's been a series of quakes strike here afterwards. You can see they're all situated on the mainland, south of the Karoba Mountain Belt, and south of Como Station there, southwest. You can see it's a pretty decent swarm here. Not a lot of damage being reported from this, but I wanted to make note of it here in this earthquake update. And as you can see, the rest of the United States is fairly quiet. So Yellowstone, Pacific Northwest, Central United States, the Midwest, we're usually seeing small activity around the Kentucky, Tennessee, New Madrid area. None of that. It looks like a majority of the swarming is happening in California right now. And what we have going on down here in Puerto Rico. So magnitude 4. Let me zoom in here real quick and see what this other quake was. A 3.4, 3.35, and now the strongest has struck there with a 4. So I will continue to update if we see anything significant. Fairly shallow quake there. I'll leave links below. And this has been Dabu7 with an earthquake update.